Gotta say, the instant I heard Emma Frost talking in that new trailer, I knew I was making this video. And luckily, I just did my research on this voice actress, so I'm in the right place in the right time. The Marvel Rivals version of Emma Frost, our thigh jiggle snow bunny with actual snow bunny mind control, is voiced by Laura Post. Laura Post is a voice actress that does a lot of dubbing work, mostly for the video games and anime space. When it comes to games made by Asian developers, you're gonna hear the same voice across different games if you know what people sound like and pay attention just a little bit. And NetEase being a Chinese developer is no different, even though in Marvel Rivals' case they use a lot of well-known VAs, since some of these characters have more established voices over the years. But Laura as Emma Frost is absolutely perfect. She can put on this deep and elegant tone that actually shocked me the first time I heard her talk normally. She even shot up to the number 3 on trending and behind the voice actors when this got revealed. And it perfectly fits her character. Though between you and me, when I heard her voice lines and Emma Frost's personality came out, the more she spoke, the less I liked her. Her energy came off as the CEO version of a used car salesman. She's not here to be personable, she's here to make a deal. But that just seems like it's Emma's character. I won't waste any more of your time, I know why you guys are here. You're curious about the other kinds of role that Laura Post has. So to be fun, I'm going to mix it up. I'll show off a role from an anime, and then I'll show off a role from a video game. And we'll start off with the role that I first heard Laura Post in. That being Raygo Kiriyuin from Kill la Kill.
Dear, what we have here is a case of misunderstanding. The fact is, you only think you're wearing junkets properly. All you're doing is forcing it on you, and that doesn't work. It is impressive for an ordinary human to survive wearing it though, so you get an A for effort.
Next up, we have her role as Yelan from Genshin Impact. I'm not too familiar with this one because I don't play Genshin. Hearing it, she's definitely playing the adult woman, but not with the same deep tone that I really like from her.
Sure. Coincidentally, I have something to do here as well. Seems chance has brought us all together. You may not know me, Traveler in Paimon, but I've certainly heard about you. You're all here on business, and it's my job to monitor the chasm. According to regulations, I should accompany you.
Next we have Fubuki, or Hellfire Blizzard from One Punch Man. She does pretty well, but hearing her just makes me wish she had more screen time in the anime.
The world is a dangerous place. It's plagued with unimaginable monsters. You're quite the monster yourself, but not to the level of a Mai Mask or my sister. There's King, who they call the strongest man, and Blast, who stands atop the hero world.
Next, we have the new social link that was added into the royal version of Persona 5, Kasumi Yoshizawa. Gonna upset some people, I can't say I like this one. She puts on a good performance, but it doesn't play into Laura's strengths as a VA, since she's going for a much higher tone of voice that at least to me sounds like she's forcing it.
I wonder why. There aren't many people here at all. It's really unexpected. I'd almost prefer the usual crowd. Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now.
But I might be off base because this is her highest rated role on Behind the Voice Actors, so you tell me. Next, the ninja nurse from Skullgirls, Valentine. This one she does that deeper tone, but with a more femme fatale flair to it.
Killing me isn't part of your directive, which means you must be somehow resisting Brain Drain's control. You'd have to be incredibly strong to overcome his influence. I wonder. I think this warrants further study.
Next, we have Isabella from Promised Neverland. Great show, you should definitely watch it. I won't spoil the secret, but she's able to switch from loving and gracious to cold and calculated constantly throughout the show. And I would argue that it's their best performance to date.
It's good you're trying to gain their trust. You've even played tag with them. I was worried you'd be too spontaneous, but it's been fine. You're just insurance. The only reason I called for you in the first place was simply to make sure that the products were protected.
I can't really say anything about the character Ahri from League of Legends because I don't hate myself enough to actually play League of Legends, but I can say her performance is the opposite of the Persona one, where it actually does play into the VA's strengths.
I know who I am now, Zaya, and I know what I need to do. Zaya, in a different life, we could have been great friends. Your brother faced his demons, Yone. Time to face yours.
Mai Zenin from Jujutsu Kaisen is another role that I would say plays into Laura Post's strengths as a VA.
Oh well, there goes poor Fushiguro. Even a talented second-grade jujutsu sorcerer is nothing more than a first year when he's up against the top-grade Aoi Todo. I'll have to go and comfort him later, huh?
We're gonna speedrun some of these ones because I don't really have much to say.
The corruption is spreading faster than I anticipated, even bearing cores from the chaos. But they didn't seem to have any will of their own. Were they some sort of puppet entities?
At least not for me, but it's different for other demons. My body's physiology has gone through considerable changes, and I've removed Kibutsuji's curse.
You'd think they'd lay low, but I guess Nighty Night couldn't resist Taquito Tuesday at Dos Muchachos Picante.
I'm telling you, I'm including this one because I was shocked to see she actually played Harley Quinn at some point in a Batman game. And honestly, it doesn't sound as cringe as I thought it would be. Though in fairness, all of Harley Quinn's voices post-BTAS are really cringe.
How about that? Looks like Brucey Boy's got more than just technology in his vault. Keeps his little squeezes down here, too.
Just let her go, Harley.
I don't think I will. Not without knowing who this vicious little sweetie pie is.